Hi everybody, this is David with Cartoon Fortress. So great to be here with you today. I've got an exciting unboxing, especially for October. I'm glad that I'm able to do another kind of Halloween or horror themed unboxing for you. So the release that I'm going to be featuring today comes to us from EverythingBlu out of the UK. They do some great releases. The titles that I've bought from them all have come from their BluPack series. And these are limited run box sets. Typically they feature a Steelbook, and then there's a lot of extra features inside, and it's all housed within an outer box. The title that I'm going to be unboxing today, this was their most recent BluPack release, and I'm very, very excited about it. It is for my favorite Alfred Hitchcock film, and that is none other than 1960's Psycho. Very, very excited about this release, in particular because this release features the uncut version of the film, never before released. I wasn't even aware that there was an uncut version out there, so I'm very, very excited to watch this. In fact, I plan on watching this tonight. After, of course, I get this unboxed and get some other things done, I'm going to jump right on this and watch that version. Psycho's a film that I've seen so many times. It's going to be one where I watch the extended edition and I'll know exactly when it breaks from form on the original theatrical version. So very excited to see what footage is included here. I just got this in the mailbox about 45 minutes ago, went out and it was sitting out there. So thank you to EverythingBlu for yet another what looks to be just a stellar release. I know they've got some others slated for the coming months. I'm very excited for specifically for Get Out, another great horror title, really great modern horror film. If you haven't had a chance to watch that, I think everybody and their dog has seen it at this point, but that is well worth your time and a great horror movie. So I'll be looking to hopefully get that one added to the collection as well. That will be coming out as a part of their BluPack series, just like Psycho. Now this edition, well, all of the BluPack, in fact everything that they do is limited, whether it's their BluPack series or BluPick, and I can't remember, they have 3 or 4 different lines that they release sets under, but this one is limited to only 850 copies, and this is copy number 457. You can see here you have a cool, I know it's going to be hard to see on screen, but you have a sticker on the bottom showing what number you got, and there's new artwork for this set, and then it's cool because and then we'll of course unbox this, but you get an individualized card included, and I believe it gives it gives the number, limited edition number out of 850 that you received. And then of course we have our extra features and film synopsis and everything listed on the back here, which the card's covering up most of that, so we'll go over those details when we unbox it. I'm not sure if it has information on the runtime for the theatrical and then the extended or the uncut version, but we'll take a look at that. But very excited to unbox this. And the Steelbook that is included in here, I've seen quite a few unboxings of already. It's the black Steelbook, really minimal type artwork, but I'm a huge fan. I love the minimal design on it and just the art direction for it. So really excited to have that as a part of this set. And without further ado, let's go ahead and switch over to the other camera and get this amazing set unboxed. Okay, so here is our set. Let's go ahead and take a quick tour around the box. So here is our, in fact, you know what, let's go ahead and, I always like to take the shrink wrap off first. Well, let's go ahead and take a look before I rip this sticker here. We have the Hitchcock profile here, BluPack number 5. Sorry, Hitch, we're gonna go ahead and tear through you here. All right, and I am not a big fan also of these ratings type stickers, and I love that they make those so that you can easily peel them off. Anyways, let's throw that to the side and let's take a tour around the set. So here's our cover, and this is new artwork just for this set, and I love that we get the spot glossing here, and then we have the raindrop. So the spot gloss is actually the house and everything is embossed, and this is glossy, and then the rain or the white backing here is a different texture. And then Psycho, the titling there is also embossed with kind of a slick finish to it. All right, and then on the bottom there is our limited edition sticker, so number 457 of just 850 copies, so very limited. And I do want to mention, actually, I'm sorry to give the bad news now, but this set is actually long sold out. It was sold out a while ago. In fact, before they started shipping, I believe it sold out all the way. So unfortunately, this set is no longer available. All right, and so here is the spine. We have the Ultra HD. So this is a 4K and Blu-ray combo release. And then we have Psycho and then the Universal logo. All right, now on the back here, we have the information card, as we have come to expect on releases, just giving us information on the tech specs and special features included. But here with this release, we also get this, it's basically like a credit card, but it's got the limited edition number. Again, I have number 457 of 850. And then on the back, we have the Psycho titling with the Universal logo at the bottom. So cool little piece there. And then here we have our information card. So if you want, you can go ahead and read up on the film. So again, here we have Psycho Uncut and then Psycho. So let's read under the uncut portion here. So we have the uncut original complete version of Psycho as seen in theaters in 1960, exactly as intended by Alfred Hitchcock, contains footage that was thought to be lost and unseen for decades. So that's interesting. So this is the version that moviegoers would have seen in theater in 1960. I didn't realize that all these years I had never seen that edition. So again, just very, very excited to watch that. And then the standard, if you want to call it that, version of Psycho. The alternate version of Psycho was edited for content and subsequently was used for TV broadcasts, theatrical re-releases, and home entertainment over the last 60 years. And we are at the 60th anniversary, as this was released in 1960. So below that we have our 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray bonus features. And I imagine that these will have been ported over from all of the other previous releases, so some great supplements to dive into. And I do have the Hitchcock Masterpiece Collection as well, and which of course includes Psycho, and I've watched through those bonus features many, many times and really, really love them. So, and then if we take off our information card here, on the back we have some more really, really amazing artwork. That's just awesome. And I really do like the spot gloss, kind of the difference in textures, and then the embossing. Just really, really stellar work here by Everything Blue. So let's go ahead, and then here's a view of the inside contents. Let's go ahead and get those out and take a look. We'll go ahead and set the box aside. And first, let's get to the folder here. So lots of goodies contained in here. We'll go ahead and take everything out and show you. So there's the spread on the folder. There's the cover again. And then on the back, really, really neat design here. So we'll go ahead and set that right there. All right, so first up, and I don't know, now, well, I should say, because I've unboxed other releases from Everything Blue, but I didn't take a super close look as to what would be included in this one. Okay, cool, so we have a little book here. So there we have Anthony Perkins, and in fine form here on the cover, and then Janet Leigh, of course, and then a reverse on the back here. So that's really neat. So I imagine we'll have, yeah, some great photos here. And that's what Everything Blue is really great at, producing some great photo packs, lobby cards, and like this, the photo books, and boy, it couldn't have happened for a better film. Really great to have kind of a definitive collector's edition of this film, and to have it as it was originally shown in theaters in 1960 is really cool. All right, so now here we have an envelope. Again, we have embossing on the Psycho titling there. And then here we have, looks like some character cards. There's the back. So we'll go ahead and flip through these. Such a great cast in this film. There's Mr. Hitchcock. Who can forget Arbogast, or as they say, Arbogast in the film. All right, and then we're back through. So really great, great cards there. And I guess if you really wanted to, you could seal these up. Definitely not going to do that, but very, very cool. So we've got our book and our cards. And then here we have a stack. Oh, there's one item. Let's actually go ahead and show that first here. So this is really cool. So this is an original theatrical poster, and this actually has its own stand on the back. So a really cool, actually, display piece for your collection. If you wanted to have this up on one of your shelves or something like that, which I actually might possibly do with this. I've got some space that I could put this up. So I'm actually going to consider doing that, although I don't typically like to mess with the collector's items on the inside too much, but we'll see. All right, so very cool. And then here we go with our stack of lobby cards. Let's see if there's anything on the back. So we have the same that was on the back of the other cards. These have a really cool vintage feel to them. Of course, the film is in black and white, but we have some color photographs here, which is really interesting. There she is, counting out the money in the, I believe that's the gas station bathroom where she's purchasing the car. All right, yeah, I think we've already made it all the way through. Okay, so those all fit nicely. In fact, I believe our poster reproduction there goes on the back, and then the book, photo book, and envelope there. All right, now coming to the Steelbook. Oh, don't want to rip the, well, I guess we've already gone over the details on the other information card. So here we have, this is a matte finish Steelbook, which I'm not a huge Steelbook guy. I like them in this in these sets from Everything Blue because they're within the box and kind of protected, but not generally a big Steelbook guy. But when I have Steelbooks, I really like the matte finish. I prefer matte to glossy in terms of the finish. So looking at the back here, we do have the same information really that we got on this other info card. So we'll go ahead, and I don't keep these, so I'm going to be messy, I guess, here in taking that off. Okay, so here we have just a really clean aesthetic. Love the design on this. Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. There's the spine and the back. All right, and opening it up, we have, let's see, so we have the 4K disc on top, and then the Blu-ray disc, and there is our spread on the back. Very, very cool. All right, so nothing to talk of in terms of any booklets or, and this doesn't include a digital code. That's something to note. Not a big deal for me. I know some people like to have the digital code included, but with these releases, we do not get that. So just the 4K and Blu-ray disc in there. And yeah, let's go ahead and actually we'll go ahead and put the card in here. And you might think we are finished, but wait, there's more. Yes, this is a very stacked release. So that is the main set, obviously, but they've included some extras. So we have a bag, and then we have a little poster tube here. And I'm gonna try my best to get this out without damaging it. There we go. And this is rolled very tightly. All right, let's move our bag here. All right, so we have a very cool international release poster for Psycho. Really, really neat. Really great quality on this. I really enjoy this. All right, so mini poster, and we'll go ahead and get this back in the tube. And then last but not least, we have a little bag, little red velvet bag here. And on the inside, so we have a little keychain ring, and we have, of course, the number 1, and if you've seen the film, you know exactly what that's referring to. And then we also get a little gold pin, and that is, of course, Janet Leigh's license plate from her car. So really cool little pin included there. And then they also give you for the poster that was included on the inside of the set, they give you some little kind of clips here to help stand that up. So that's an option that you have as well, and a really cool inclusion for them to make. All right, so that is it. Or I say that's it. This is an amazing release with lots to unbox here. So this is Psycho, the limited edition set from Everything Blue, and this gets a huge thumbs up from Cartoon Fortress. All right, everybody, I just want to say thanks again to Everything Blue for yet another awesome release. I'm very excited about this release in specific, just one of my favorite films of all time and my favorite Hitchcock film. It's one that I keep coming back to time after time and I never tire of. And in fact, there's another recommendation. If you are a fan of this film, of Psycho, there is a documentary called 78/52 Hitchcock's Shower Scene. That is available on Blu-ray. I picked it up for, I want to say, about $15 or so. And that is a wonderful examination of course, the shower scene from Hitchcock's Psycho, and is well worth your time. It's one of my favorite film documentaries. Excuse me, a lot of cool information, and just a neat examination of the art of filmmaking, and you know, for one of the great American films, in fact, one of the greatest films ever, in my opinion. Some other viewing as well. There is a film that came out, and I want to say it was 2014, with Anthony Hopkins, who plays Hitchcock, and it's just called Hitchcock. And then there's also a Blu-ray which I picked up recently alongside 78/52, and that's Hitchcock Truffaut. And I actually haven't seen that one yet, and I believe that's just a discussion or a dialogue between the two directors. Francois Truffaut, of course, a very famous French filmmaker, and then Hitchcock himself. So that's some viewing that I would recommend. I can recommend 78/52 because I've seen that. Hitchcock I've seen from 2014, and then Hitchcock Truffaut I look forward to watching very soon. But the two that I've seen receive a hearty recommendation, especially 78/52. Anyways, I'll go ahead and move on here and end the video. But if you are new to this channel and you enjoy talking film, that's exactly what we do here. So I invite you to hit that subscribe button. We have a great community of people here. I love reading through the comments, and I definitely like receiving feedback from viewers as well on things that you might like to see on the channel. I try and feature a diverse range of content. I try and unbox as many unique, a lot of times limited edition titles, that type of thing. So, but if there's anything that you'd like to see on the channel, definitely let me know. Also, I'm hoping to relatively soon do another room tour. I've just recently gutted my closet in this room and doubled my storage capacity in terms of shelving for movies, and also got some posters up on the wall, framed, and so I'm hoping to do a room tour. Please don't hold me to it, but I'm going to try and get to it sooner rather than later. I've still got one or two pieces that I'm waiting on finishing up in terms of getting things framed. One of the items that I will be framing is the Friday the 13th lithograph that came with the deluxe set from Scream Factory. I'm very excited about that. And then just a couple other pieces that I'm waiting on. So that's something to, oh, excuse me, whoop, hit the mic here. That is something to look forward to. But if there's anything else you'd like to see on the channel, definitely let me know. And if you could, definitely hit that like button and the bell icon so that you'll be notified when I upload videos in the future. And until next time, this is David signing off with Cartoon Fortress, and I hope you have an awesome day.